happy Martin Luther King Day. We back. We back. Smash the like button. Listen, I didn't want to have to go Egoveli. It's my first day back officially. You know, I got back last night or yesterday, but it was in the evening. But now I got to go Egoveli. Let's get it. The headphones on fire. Let's do the roll call, man. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Hey, I'm about to catch some bodies on this episode. Believe that. Look, it's the JADA. I got beef with the feds and the DA. I got footage of the game plus replay. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. Y'all want to talk about this Canelo rehydration clause? Okay. I got y'all. It's on now. Shout out to Diego619, Cali, Dallas. What's up, though? It's the man. You're not rocking with your man, Ego. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in the building. Bakersfield, California, where you at? Salute to the chat. Q-tip. It's such a vibrant thing. Vibrant thing. Rest in peace, Fife Dog. Tribe Called Quest. What up? Westchester, NY, DR. Let's do the roll call. Yeah, we're going to talk about Canelo and Jacobs. It's the EGO, man. I got beef with the... Let's get it. Oh, my gosh, I'm catching bodies. See, I told you, every time I do a video and it's controversial, I'm going to come back on here. I'm coming. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Louisville, Kentucky, Hobbs, I see y'all. We on that Bryson Tiller. Shout out to Kentucky. Penn Griffey. Shout out to Malaysia. Much love. I see y'all. This beat is nasty. Ugh. What's up with everybody? Nah, you can't do Danny like that. You can't say Danny shouldn't take it. I mean, at the end of the day, he's not going to get the fight. Like, he didn't even think the fight was going to happen regardless. So, I mean, you're at the other person's mercy. That's just what it is. You know, it's been the case in boxing. You want the fight. But, listen, you know, per usual, I do a video, and the uninformed maniacs and racists and radical fans, they try to come for my head. We're going to see who survives this. Block Hector. Jaramillo. Yeah. We clapping that shit down early. I ain't even started my sermon and they already started with me. Okay. Listen. I made a video. D on the oh my gosh. Someone said Blechter. Yeah, block that fool. I promise you I'll catch bodies. You motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Smash the like button. The real is back. The real is cat. Now, I did a video about Canelo Alvarez and Danny Jacobs. It is a good fight. It's at middleweight. It's a unification, right? I just released the video this morning, and it's getting good traffic. You know, first day back. You know how we put up numbers. But, you know, just read the comments. And a lot of people agree with me. A lot of likes, some dislikes. We go see those dislikes if they show up in this fucking video and prove me wrong. Is that fair to everybody? So, once again, we're going to talk about Canelo and his rehydration clause. And I think it was like 300 likes, 200 something likes, almost 300 and 100 dislikes. We'll see if 100 people show up. I'm not talking about Badu Jack right now, but shout out to my guy. We got some fish to fry. We got big fish to fry. Yeah, I'm a voice actor. Yeah, what are you doing? Get to the chopper. Get these people here. Hey, Killian, I'm the governor of California. I'm a voice actor, all right. But anyway, yeah, we gonna talk about it. That's all I want. Let's be fair. Let's you know, in the court of the law, the boxing law. Let's see how many of these motherfuckers show up. That's all I want. a fair shake. Egoveli style. Yeah, we all get here. What are you doing? Yeah. Young Arnold. Oh my gosh, I'm on some commando shit right now. These motherfuckers coming from my head. Okay. So anyway, in the video, I just broke the news. See, I don't know how, a lot of dumb shit in boxing, right? I break the news and just tell people what's going on, insert my 2 cents, you know, per usual. This is what I've been doing. This is what I do. This is what I get paid to do. Forget about it. It's nothing. You know, it's a fugazi. Forget about it. This is what I do, right? And you got all these motherfuckers out the woodwork, some of them probably racist, and they trying to say, oh, Ego, you're hating, you're biased. How the fuck am I biased for providing my community, the boxing community, you know, my audience, and, you know, the world at large, boxing news? You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, like, we live in such a, like, a pussy-ass society where people don't even consider what they're saying. They'll say you're racist, but you didn't say anything race-related. They'll say you're biased, but then they can't tell you why you're biased. They can't tell you what you said that was biased. Like, you guys don't even know what y'all saying. So we'll see who shows up. So anyway, make sure y'all smash the like button. Canelo Alvarez, Danny Jacobs, in case you guys didn't check out that video, there is a rehydration clause, right? The rehydration clause stipulates that they weigh in on Friday, you know, per usual. They weigh in on Friday. Then they have a secondary weigh-in, 8 a.m. roughly, the next day on Saturday, fight night. And at 8 a.m., when they step on the scale, either guy cannot be more than 10 pounds. And if you are over 10 pounds, like let's say Jacobs came in at 180, then he's going to face severe fines, you know, per pound. So per pound he's over. Like let's say 100,000 a pound or 400,000 a pound. So if you go over, you know, you're going to deplete your whole check, you know, if you're massively over. So that's to make sure one guy doesn't balloon up and, you know, come up in weight, whatever they want. Right? Jacobs agreed to this. There's no disputing that because we have a fight. If he did not agree to it, then, you know, probably wouldn't have a fight because Canelo's the A side. We know Canelo's the A side, but these are the facts. And, you know, in this modern age, it pays to be a free thinker. See, me, I'm a free thinker. I don't give a fuck what no one's talking about. Look at Gerardo. Block him. Block him. Gerardo Bacara. He said, Ego, shut your ass up already. We'll see who gets shut up first. Me or you. You getting clapped, my guy. Gerardo, clap that man. Listen, if you guys want to get through this stream, Shooter's got to be on. Thank you, Jose de Jesus. You know, I'm spitting facts. We not playing no games or nothing. You know, this straight Egoveli. Nothing wrong with that ego. I don't prefer it. You guys can feel how you want about it. I don't prefer it just because they're in the same weight division. Rocky Fielding, I don't think he even needed a rehydration clause because I don't think that was the difference. I think there was a difference in skill. But at least I can understand that a little bit more just because he doesn't typically fight at a super middleweight. And the guy was like 6'3", so you don't want him to balloon up something crazy. So anyway, those are the facts. Canelo is... And the thing that pissed people off, especially the racists, is that I said Canelo was using this as a strategy. You get what I'm saying? This is a strategic thing. But once again, it pays. It pays to be a free thinker and not just follow the pack. I feel like Bruce Lee in that scene in the movie, one of my favorite movies, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, where Bruce Lee was talking about his art, his martial art that he came with, Jeet Kune Do, and nobody believed him. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, okay, I'll prove it. I'll beat any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. That's how I feel right now. Bring it. Let's go. So when I said Canelo was using this as a strategic edge, I meant that. Okay, I'll prove it. Let's go. Shout out to Fanon International Boxing, $10 super chat. Dropping by to pay respect. Salute. Keep up the great work. On God and them. Oh my gosh. Listen, Canelo. These racist motherfuckers. I'm trying to tell you how the game goes. A lot of these racist motherfuckers and people who are truly biased, they're mad because Canelo is doing what they claim they hated that Floyd Mayweather did. They say I talk a little fast. You listen real fast. I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up. Listen. Once again, I'm going to say that again. A lot of these racist motherfuckers and people who are truly biased in the sport, they are angry because I'm bringing these things to the forefront, no matter if they're true or not. But they're mad because they have for years said what they did and didn't like in boxing. And a lot of times, since Floyd Mayweather was the face of boxing at that particular time, they specifically said they didn't like what Floyd did, you know, because he was the main star. You know, people hated Floyd, A-side. Now Canelo's doing it, right? All right, Rafi in the hot seat. I'm not playing. Listen, I'm not playing no type of game. This is my first day back. I slept great. Rafi Life. He said I don't see it that way. Okay, you explain it your way. Since you want to keep interrupting with these comments, you explain it your way. You in the hot seat. Let's go. I promise you I'm not playing no games. So if you disagree, that's fine, but be ready. Have your argument on deck. We got a hot seat. Everybody grab your popcorn. Egoveli. This is not even ego. I'm not even ego right now. I'm Egoveli. So bring it. So Rafi, since you want to keep interrupting with the bullshit comments, I keep seeing you. Oh, I don't see it though. Okay, so you explain what's happening here. How is that not a strategic advantage? Rafi Life, you're in the hot seat. And I'm not doing three. We're not doing 3 strikes, so you better come. Ego, 10 pounds extra. Strike 1. You got one more opportunity. So you say you don't see it that way. What do you disagree with? Block Frida. We just clap. We on a clapping spree. Oh my gosh, we clapping. Block Frida Bessa or whatever. For both side is good. Block Rafi Life. Strike 2. Listen, we not doing it. We not doing it. Come with your best argument. Rafi Life, you're not talking about nothing. You said 10 pound extra. You're not even saying complete sentences. Block Rafi Life and block. Oh, Frida already got blocked. Yeah, you Frida, all right, with the unibrow. We're going to paint you a picture. Yeah. Now, back to what I was saying. This is how we doing them. You know, 2019, we mashing. Oh, my gosh. If you disagree, be prepared because you will get your card pulled and we will talk about it, right? So, if you disagree, I don't want to hear nothing. You know, this is what they do. Ego, you're biased. You're a biased guy. The Black Channel. What? Like, you know, this is what they do. Look. Here, look, case in point, look. Hold on. As I'm saying it, Ham says, fuck this hater. Ego lame ass prefers black fighters. Bum. So what's wrong with black fighters? I didn't say I prefer black fighters. That's what you said. You know what? Block them. Fuck it. Why am I even wasting time? Ham 201-220-90210, whatever the fuck his name is. Block him. Yeah, this is how we doing them. We just block. We on the, oh, we having a party. We just gonna keep blocking you. And they're gonna keep coming back. Watch. They can't help but watch. We the realists. We control the narrative. Anyway, this is their magic secret. You know, what they do is, you're biased. Oh, you fucking suck. The Black Channel. What does that have to do with anything? What did I say that was wrong? Canelo is not doing this for a strategic advantage. That's what you're telling me. Like I said, for the lot of these racists and these motherfuckers is mad because everything they said they claimed they hated about Floyd, your boy Canelo doing. Canelo's doing it. You know, the strategy, finding the strategic edge, you know, milking this aspect of the negotiate. I mean, it's the same thing. So they're being faced with the truth, and now they have to face the music that everything that they said that they hated when Floyd did, you know, that this is just a part of boxing. And we exposing that. He said, I just came into the stream, dead bodies everywhere. Exactly. Ray Rios, you're in the hot seat. He said, this is about boxing, not racism. Damn, it's about whatever the fuck I want it to be on my channel. So you're telling me there's no racism in boxing? Yes or no? Have you ever seen racism in boxing? Yes or no? Ray Rios, you're in the hot seat. I promise you, look at the names, faces, and the profile pics of the people doing the most hating right now. I promise you, we not playing no games. Have you ever seen, read racism in boxing? Yes, you're blocked. Block Ray Rios because you're trying to stop the movement and you know what time it is. You just admit that you've seen racism in boxing and then you talking about, oh, it's not about race. So you're lying. You just lied to us. For that deceit, my shooters will gun you down. Oh my gosh. These motherfuckers know what the fuck I'm saying. I feel like Wilder right now. He's like, yo, people too. Yo, people, to this day. Like, y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. Y'all know that I could provide examples. To this day. To this day. They try to play dumb. Don't play dumb. You know what it is. Yeah, oh, this is about boxing. It's not about racism. Have you ever seen racism in any boxing forum video? Yeah, I have. I'm one of the participants. Then what are we talking about? How are you going to try to denounce what I'm saying and act like you don't see it? And then you just admitted that you do see it. But you just said it's not about race. But you say you see racism. To this day. Oh my. To this day. Listen. They mad 2019. It's all year. All year. Oh my gosh. So, bottom line is this. Canelo Alvarez is using this as a strategic advantage. Once again. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for someone to slip up, but no one slipped up, so I guess I'll spill the beans. I'm just trying to read some of the comments. Listen, y'all about to get clapped today. I told y'all. I already know what topics these motherfuckers come and start leaving crazy comments and man fans and stuff. And any popular fighter, you know, we waiting. He said, hey, Kitty Linder said, they complaining to you? Fuck them. That's what I say. Hey, you can't be that thick. Boxing Highlight says, so Canelo put a clause because he's racist. I never even said that, bro. You sound stupid as fuck, and you can't even spell the word clause. That man said clays. What the fuck is a clays? You don't even know how to spell clause. Sit your dumb ass down. Motherfucker can't even spell clause. It's talking about, oh, so because Canelo put a clays, he's right. What the fuck is a clay? That sound like a donut, motherfucker. What is a clays? Let me know that. These dudes be trying to bend my words. I never said Canelo is racist. Dumb fuck. Motherfucker talk about a clays. What is a clays? Let me know that. Yeah, I'll get the apple fritter and can I get one of them clays donut? Like, what the fuck is a clays, bro? You fucking with a real one. Stop it, bro. The motherfucker talking about a clays. The fuck is a clays? You better sound this shit out. Motherfucker went to Krispy Kreme and got a clay. He's like, who the fuck is a clay? Hey, we dumping on y'all today. Y'all getting dumped on. Simple error, you dumb, my dude. Take a minute to hear yourself, brother. Bias. Block him. I'm not reading the rest of that dumb shit. Block him. Boxing highlights. Yeah, go work on your highlights, motherfucker, because you out of here. Hey, shooters, clap him. I told you we gutted everything down today. Yeah, go work on some highlights, motherfucker. Go do a highlight reel. Cause you out of here. Listen. All right, Christian Leon, block him. He said it's boring. You should have left. You should have left when you had a chance. Now we gonna leave for you. Christian Leon, yeah. I told you we having a block party. These motherfuckers is mad. Look at the names, faces, and profile pictures of people doing the most hating right now. We gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep reading comments and we just gonna clap everything. Season, what is this? Year of the Dragon? Y'all getting flamed. Yeah, man, it's clap season. Fuck it. These dudes, they know what I'm saying is true and they're angry and their emotions won't let them, like the emotions get the best of them. It won't let them like acknowledge the fact of the matter. Listen, and people coming, oh, people, blacks making excuses for Jacobs. How is it making an excuse? It's talking about a fucking fact. There is a rehydration clause here. It's not an excuse. This is a fact. People, oh yeah, the black channel. What does that have to do with anything? It's a fact. Canelo exercised a rehydration clause. You know, that's a strategy. They want to, and see, this is the thing. From a business perspective, it makes sense. Canelo is not, he's a middleweight, but Jacobs is bigger. So you the A side, you work to this level. You, from a business side, you don't want him to come in way bigger than you. But I will say the thing that is hypocritical in it all is because Canelo fought at 155, and when he's the bigger man, he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like when Amir Khan only had 3 fights at welterweight, and his most recent fight before Canelo was Chris Algieri, and he didn't really look great in that fight. I have the interview. Amir Khan specifically told me that he wanted to fight Canelo at a catch weight, kind of like what Floyd did, or have a rehydration clause. And he said Golden Boy says, nope, take the fight with these stipulations, no rehydration clause, no catch weight, or you don't get the fight. And then Amir Khan, being so desperate for a major fight with like a Mayweather Pacquiao or Canelo or whoever, he just took it. Period. So like I said, this is why you know it's a strategy, because how come Canelo didn't fight and put Amir Khan on the rehydration clause? Because he wasn't worried about Amir Khan outweighing him. That's why. It's a strategy. And people can't even admit that because they they know it's a strategy. Yeah, I don't know why Khan, I told you that though. I don't know why Khan took that fight. I wouldn't have. That just didn't make sense for him in his career at that point. I understand wanting a big fight, but only blacks can set a rehydration clause. If any other fighter from any other race does it, then I'ma cry about it. Boxingego. Block him. The motherfucker's making up fake quotes that I didn't even make up, so you're out of here. Somebody unhid Justin Thoreau. Yeah, throw his ass out of here. Yeah, you Justin Thoreau, all right. We're going to throw your ass the fuck up out of here. This shit is easy for me. Okay, Christian P. Ego, stop being such a sore racist loser. You block people every time you lose an argument. Okay, when did I lose? Second of all, you can't spell the word argument. There's no E in that. You know, you might want to go back to night school like Kevin Hart. The motherfucker put an E in argument. You're too beta. Take off those glasses. So I'm too beta, but you care about what another man has on his eyes. And you can't spell argument. Yeah, you looking shaky, Christian P. Would you remember if I told you when? Block him. I'm not even, I don't even want to hear the rest of what you have to say. You're a beta male. Learn how to spell argument, and then maybe we'll let you come back. They think I'm just gonna wait and listen to what they. I don't care, bro. That's it. You know, Canelo's A side. He's worked. He became the A side, and he's using this as a strategic advantage. End of story. These motherfuckers talking shit but can't spell. That's what I'm saying. Ego, honorary Brooklyn Knight. Shout out to you, man. Their grammar be trash. Their boxing knowledge be trash. AKA they trash. Basura. Get them the fuck up out of here. Layla D, $5 super chat. Salute Ego. Supposed to be working, so I'm sneak listening. LOL. Just don't get caught. And if you do get caught, then don't snitch. Don't tell them. First rule about Fight Club. You do not talk about Fight Club. First rule of Ego's Army. You do not talk about Ego's Army. Anyway, I guess I got to do it on MLK Day. I got to do it like Martin Luther because I'm the king and I have a dream. So, you know, bring it. I'm ready. I'm ready. You think I'm going to lose on MLK Day? Huh? You hear me? I'm on my Marcus Brown shit. You hear me? You think I'm going to lose on MLK Day? Huh? I don't give a fuck if it's MLK Day or Drake Day. I spray and Drama King like K-Slay. Listen, you think I'm going to lose on MLK Day? I have a dream. Fuck the ops. Let's get it. I ain't losing. Bottom line is Canelo's the A-side, and he's using his A-side leverage. End of story. And motherfuckers can't take it. They're upset that I'm so brazen to even bring it up. Period. It's a fact. It's a reality. Now, here's why it pays. Here's why it pays to stand alone and think for yourself. Just don't take my word for it. Go to that video I dropped this morning talking about this very subject. Go look at the likes, the dislikes, read and peruse through the comment section, right? And you'll see people are saying the same shit. Like the people who are disagreeing with me, they're saying, oh yeah, Jacobs is the IBF champion, so he already had the 10-pound rehydration clause. So you're just a racist. You're biased because he's the IBF champion and they already have the same day weigh-in. This is what they're saying, right? Little do they know, y'all fucking with Boxingego. Egoveli. They thought they was gonna get me that easily? Huh? No fucking way. So, this is why I'm gonna break it down for y'all. If y'all want me to break this down, can I get a hell yeah and let's get the likes up? I'm gonna break this shit down real quick. We're gonna break them down piece by piece, real greasy like. If y'all want me to break this shit down and prove the ops wrong, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section and get the fucking likes up? The real is back. I'm back at home. I feel great. 2019, I feel Tony the Tiger. I feel great. Let me break it down for the ops one time. First of all, like when Eminem was dissing Machine Gun Kelly, he said, oh, that was Recovery. That was 3 albums ago. What do you know? Oops. Know your facts before you come at me, little goof. That's how I feel. Know your facts before you come at me, little goof. Know your facts. Yes, Jacobs just became the IBF champion because see, they know I know boxing, but they want to say some racist bias shit. Okay, now let's flex the boxing skills. Okay, so let me break it down for you. Triple G was supposed to fight Sergey Derevyanchenko. Can I get an amen? We're going to do this like a sermon. When I say, can I get an amen, I just need the congregation to give me an amen. So Triple G was supposed to fight Sergey. We're going to see who knows boxing. We'll see if I know my shit. I told you, I do this shit like a battle rap. Triple G was supposed to fight Sergey Derevyanchenko. Can I get an amen? Amen. He opted not to because he didn't want to lose his spot in the Canelo sweepstakes when Canelo was done with his ban for clenbuterol. Canelo Alvarez failed 2 drug tests with this clenbuterol. February 17th, February 20th. Can I get an amen? Canelo blames the meat. Other people think it's something more malicious. He serves a suspension, pays a fine, pays his due. He's able to fight. Golovkin don't want to risk it. Golovkin decides not to fight the IBF mandatory. He was at that time the IBF champion. And as a result, they said, you know what? If you don't fight, if you want to fight Vanes Martirosyan, cool. But you got to negotiate after that fight. If you win, the winner of that fight has to fight Sergey Derevyanchenko. Golovkin was like, hey, no, guys, okay, hey. And he said, okay, with no intentions of fighting Derevyanchenko. Meanwhile, he knocks out Vanes Martirosyan, StubHub Center, in 2 rounds. He decides not to fight or even negotiate with Derevyanchenko. IBF says, we taking that belt. We're stripping you. They did a Chris Brown. I just want to see you strip right now, cause it's on. Yeah. I just want to see you strip. They hit Golovkin with this strip. The belt's available. Sergey Derevyanchenko, the highest rated person, the mandatory, didn't get the Golovkin opportunity. They went to the next person in line, which was the man, the myth, the miracle man, Daniel Jacobs from Brownsville. Never ran, never will. Sergey Derevyanchenko versus Daniel Jacobs. They fought on HBO. Jacobs knocked him down in the first round, I want to say. Good competitive fight. Jacobs was victorious. He's the IBF champion. Now, here's where it gets a little bit thick. Jacobs is the IBF champion. Yes, they do have a same day weigh-in. And that's what people, all the followers who are reading comments and then recycling the comments, telling Ego that he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. All right, Ishmael Gomez. You're out of there. Clap him. He said, y'all cry like hoes for real, for real. We'll show you the hoe coming up after these messages. Look at the names, the faces, and the profile pictures of the people doing the most hating. Ishmael Gomez, get clapped. Thank you. So, back to what I was saying. Jacobs is the IBF champion. Yes, they do have a same day mandatory, but you got people who are just recycling the same comments saying, oh, Ego, you're racist, you're biased. This isn't a strategy. Jacobs already has to do the IBF same day weigh-in. Little do you fuckers know that you don't know shit about boxing and you just repeating what the next man said. Because you know, if you know boxing, that the IBF has actually vanquished the same day weigh-in. The IBF vanquished that in the instance, in the case of a unification bout. They still got it for their other bouts. But if it's a unification after the fight with Triple G and Jacobs where he used it to his advantage, guess what? The IBF says we're doing away from that in a unification. Guess what, you fucking morons? Canelo versus Jacobs is, drum roll please, a unification. So, hold on. Everybody, can I get an amen? I'm killing these boys right now. Can I get an amen? Everybody look in the comments section. Exhibit A. Look in the comments section. Boop. There's an article right there. Exhibit A. Proving what I just said. And it reads, Dan Rayfield, ESPN senior writer. The title says, IBF cuts same-day weigh-in checks for unified title fights. If anybody would like to fucking look at that, I just cited it. You just click on it. It's easy. It's easy to do. Forget about it. Right? So I thought I was racist. I thought Canelo didn't do anything that the IBF is not making him do. But little do you fuckers know that all you guys do is recycle some shit somebody else said, and you don't know shit about boxing. The IBF, they said, get him out of here. Unifications, there is no same day weigh-in. Meaning, guess what? Canelo, Mr. A-side, opted because there was no same day weigh-in in place for the unification since he got the belts from Golovkin There was no unification in place. So he made his own. I told y'all boys ain't fucking with me. This is why I tell you, it pays to know, like Eminem says, know your facts before you come at me, little goof. Oops. Everybody just say oops. That part. That's what they forgot. I told you, dealing with Egoveli, you dealing with a different monster right now. Everybody just type oops. Know your facts before you come at me, little goof. So I thought I was racist. I thought that Canelo wasn't doing anything different than the IBF was asking him to do. But guess what? In unifications, they've been got. And if you look at the date of that article, this would further lets me know that they don't know shit about boxing. The date of the article was August 22nd, 2017. It's 2019 right now. So this rule has been abolished. They got rid of that a while ago. But these dudes don't know shit about boxing, so they don't even know that. Because here's another thing. Here's another reason I know it. Aside from just being up on my shit and being brushed up, is I covered Terrence Bud Crawford versus Julius Ndongo, right? I was there. There wasn't that many media. Like a lot of big channels, like the channels that are even bigger than mine, a lot of them weren't even there. But I was, right? Terrence Crawford versus Julius Ndongo was a unification. Guess what? They didn't do a same day weigh-in. So that had the IBF belt on the line. No same day weigh-in. They didn't do one. You know why? Because they got rid of the rule after the Jacobs versus Triple G fight in unifications. Oh my gosh, man. I told you these boys ain't fucking with me. If you don't know your shit, then you don't know your shit. Stay in your lane. Say this for you romping with the big dogs. So anyway, Julius Ndongo versus Crawford, that was for undisputed. That didn't have a same day weigh-in. Because they got rid of that rule. Because the world's seen how Jacobs, skipped out on the IBF and said, hey, fuck it, I just won't fight for that belt. I'm going to come in comfortable. And they realized after that point that Daryl Peoples of the IBF and all them, then they realized that, hey, someone can use that to their advantage and just say, because the IBF was the only one that was really doing the same day weigh-ins. So that was a smart plan. You know what? Fuck it. You're the only ones making people do that. So we're gonna find this little loophole. And we're gonna come in comfortable. So anyway, once again in the comment section, and I want you, listen, I know I'm taking y'all to school, but escuela, I want y'all to now, after I just presented that, the site, I cited my source on ESPN, and this is common knowledge to real boxing heads, but go look at that video now and read the comments against me and tell me if they make sense now. Motherfuckers is talking about, yeah, Ego, you're biased and you're lying. Daniel Jacobs, he's the IBF champion, so they already had the same day win. They don't even know what they talking about. Look, go to look. Look, just look. Somebody come look at this. 308 likes, 150 dislikes. Emotion. I told y'all. Emotion, make the emotion. We got 833 comments. And I just dropped a video. Look, we doing numbers regardless. Look, 833 comments already. I just dropped a video. Listen. These dudes is emotional. And some of them is racist on top of that. Listen. Look. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I come to you as Egoveli. The IBF title comes with the rehydration clause. 106 likes. See, y'all be up here calling me all types of names. That's why I got to come to you as Egoveli, calling me racist and biased and stuff, when that's not the case at all. You just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This dude, whoever said that, Punch McKenzie, got 106 likes, and he's not even telling the whole truth about the situation. Look, Robbie Valdez got 117 likes. This is what he said. Doesn't Jacobs have to obey a rehydration clause anyways? He has an IBF belt, right? See, and they say this is something I'm doing. Someone said Canelo's the A side. Deal with it, homie. Floyd always does it. Snitch behavior. That's from Chucky D. Look, I told y'all, Juan Lopez. It's an IBF rule. Canelo doesn't make all the rules. Dummies. 27 likes. Who's the dummy now? Who's the dummy now, Lopez? Now, let's see how many of these people show up now since I took y'all to school. Who's the dummy now, Jose? No way, Jose. Who's the dummy now? I'm waiting. Somebody prove me wrong. I gave my side of it. Let's see Jose Lopez, Chucky D, Jose Ruiz. Look, we just going through all the names. Look at the names, face, profile pic. IBF has rehydration clause for its fights, and I actually like the rule, even though it's a unification. Who's the dummy now? Where are all these people? I'm ready. I'm waiting for the smoke. Prove me wrong now. I'm racist and biased. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, Jose Ruiz. See, I knew you would show. So you in here. Okay, so I just explained it to you. See, this is a rare occurrence where the person, look, he in here. Look, the same thumbnail and everything. This is a rare occurrence where they actually show their face. Now I'm putting you in the hot seat. I'm glad you showed your face. This is why they don't do that. Look, he in here right now. Like I know. They always in here, but they normally don't show their face. He in here 5 hours ago. Jose, you in the hot seat. You said the IBF has a rehydration clause for its fights. So, I just broke it down. I cited my sources. What do you have to say for yourself? So Canelo didn't put in a rehydration clause. The IBF has a rehydration clause on unifications? That's what you're telling me, huh? Explain. I want to hear their side now. You know, since the motherfuckers be like, oh, Ego, you biased and racist. And okay, let's hear your side. Come on, Jose. We gonna chill out and listen to Jose. We're not waiting all day, though. In my comment says it doesn't apply to unifications. All right. IBF has a rehydration clause for its fights, and I actually like the rule, even though this is a unification. So what would be the point of you saying the IBF rehydration clause that doesn't apply to Canelo Jacobs since it is a unification? Explain that. You're not going to weasel your way out of this, bro. So why did you even leave the comment if you know the rule? So why would you say the IBF has a rule? It seems like you're trying to mislead people. Why would you talk about a rule that clearly wouldn't apply in this situation since you know the actual rules? I said this was a unification. Okay, so what's the point of you saying 5 hours ago the IBF has a rehydration clause for its fights and I actually like the rule? Exactly. Shout out to D. It's double talk. So either way, you in the wrong, because either you know the rule and you still trying to act like you didn't understand it, or you didn't know the rule. But either way, you trapped, so I can't wait. So explain why you would tell me and reiterate the fact that they have an IBF rehydration clause that would not apply since you knew it would not apply because it's a unification. So what was the whole basis of your comment? You're trapped, bro. These dudes... They be falling to the, y'all fell for the mouse trap. You should have never showed your face. This is why they don't show their face. This is why they don't show up, because they know they getting bodied. They know they don't, what they said don't make sense. So if you knew the rules, which it sounds like you're saying you did, I saw the comments and I know it was a point of contention. Like I said, I stand by my comment and still like the rule. I'm good. All right. The fans are going to vote. If he's good, then put a W. If he's bad, then put your L's up. Shooters, whatever the fans vote, you know, take the votes for the next 15 seconds. Then, you know, that's his fate. I'm done with it. Yeah, we going to see if you good. Damn, they said Big L like the rapper. They said get him out of. What should we do with him? Vote. Y'all better hurry up. This man's fate. He said I got some dubs. Motherfucker, let me put them dubs in a hot seat and see how many dubs you have after that though. But I don't have time for, you know, I'm not doing all that. All right, timeout or block? Jose Ruiz, what y'all want to do with him? Timeout or block? Timeout, or you better vote. All right, just put him in timeout. Let him come back. Just put him in timeout. I said vote. Y'all got to be quick. The people voted timeout. Put him in timeout. He can come back. Jose Ruiz, you came dangerously close, bro. You came close to the edge. That's cool. Just put him in timeout. But some of the comments, you know, actually, I will give it to him. His comment wasn't as bad as some of the other ones. Like the ones calling people dummies and, you know what I'm saying? So we going to let Jose Ruiz come back. That's fair. You know, even though he's not right, he didn't, you know, it's not like he beat me in the hot seat. But his comment wasn't like over the top with it. That's, you know, that's what it is. Where's round 105? This is what I'm talking about. These are the guys I want. I want them to show up because they the ones putting the. Hold on. Let me. Ego, the IBF already has a rehydration clause. I was a fan, Ego. Look at what these motherfuckers are writing essays to me. Look. I just expanded it. Look at this shit. Look at it. This motherfucker wrote the fucking Book of Eli. What the fuck is this, bro? This motherfucker wrote the Book of Eli. He writing Bible scriptures and shit. Ego 316. I was a fan. Like, what the fuck? So, you see, like, what the fuck is this motherfucker writing hieroglyphics and shit? I'm not reading that. Hey, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I love my fans. I'm not reading all that. And I can read. I can read pretty fast. I'm not, you know, I'm not Floyd or whatever, but I ain't reading that. Motherfucker wrote Psalms and shit. What the fuck? What am I going to look? I got a big ass head. This shit big as my head. What the fuck, bro? I'm not reading that. Fucking, please don't go wondering why. Even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture around. It remind me that it's not so bad. It's Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I wrote my play. What the fuck? I ain't reading all that shit, bro. I got shit to do, man. Like, real talk, bitches don't even be texting me this much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying they don't text me, you know, I get text, you know what I'm saying? But they don't be putting this. This is like some breakup shit. Like, I'm like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? What did I do to deserve this? It's not you, it's me, Ego. I used to be a fan of your channel, but I can no longer participate. Like, what? Blood, what? What's wrong with these dudes, blood? Hey, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know I'm a superstar, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck that was. Hey, D, you don't have to block him. I don't. He said Ego is cool or some shit. But yeah, man, these dudes. He said I used to be a fan. So you're not a fan of me spitting the facts. You used to be a fan. I just proved what I was saying. This is ridiculous for any man. Any man who would jump in front of a minivan for 20 grand is fucking crazy. Like, this is crazy. Someone said he sent you his last will and testament. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all crazy. Look. They so mad. Boxingego is a hating lame. Why don't you do a video on how many advantages of Floyd had in his fights? But will gladly expose others' advantage. What the fuck? So, what? Once again, what the fuck does Floyd have to do with anything? Canelo and Floyd are not a package deal. You know what I'm saying? People act like this is like Tupac and Biggie or some shit. Like, if you talk about Pac, you gotta talk about Biggie. Oh, that's real. It's like Puff say, I'm sewing tigers on my shirts and alligators. You wanna see the inside? Huh, I'll see you later. Like, everybody hit the DECK. My slow flows remarkable. Peace to Mateo. Now we smoke weed like Tony Montana sniffed the yayo. That's crazy blunts. Like, what Canelo and Floyd, what the fuck they got to do with each other other than the fact that they fought? My slow Biggie Smalls is the wickedest. Niggas say I'm pussy. I dare you to stick your dick in this. If I was pussy, I'd be filled with syphilis, herpes, gonorrhea, chlamydia, getting rid of you. Like, what does Canelo got to do with this shit, bro? I mean, Floyd. But no, bro. Okay, what Floyd fight did he put a rehydration clause on? What are y'all talking about? Since y'all want to compare Floyd, what name the fight where there was a rehydration clause? Hello? You hear me? What fight are you talking about? A rehydration clause. That's what we're talking about today. What fight did Floyd have that he had a rehydration clause? Shout out to Rico, exactly. Motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they talking about. What Floyd fight? What are you talking about? What fight did he have the rehydration clause? Pacquiao, Canelo, Ricky Hatton, Shane Mosley, Canelo, Maidana. What fight are you talking about? Shout out to Kane, the bad guy. Exactly. Canelo is a grown man who makes his own decision. Listen, even if let's say someone before you did something, that doesn't mean you. Even if you felt that was true, why would you copy them? He fought Canelo at a catch weight. What the fuck is that got to do with the rehydration clause? Catch weight, Canelo was a 54-pounder, and Floyd is not the biggest welterweight. So they met in the middle. And Floyd moved up more pounds than Canelo had to lose. And Canelo was only 23. If Canelo at age 23 had an issue dropping an extra 2 pounds at that age, then he's in the wrong division. Or he was, he was like doing too much to make weight. So once again, let's count it. Floyd Mayweather moved up from 47 to 52, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. That means Floyd went up 5. Canelo at the time was at 154, a champion, and he dropped down to 52. That's 2 pounds. 5 versus 2. 5 versus 2. So Floyd Mayweather, and he's supposed to be pillow-fisted, and he's the guy who's 38 years old or 37 when he fought Canelo. So he's the older guy. He's the pillow-fisted guy, let y'all tell it. And he's the guy who's moving up more pounds than Canelo had to lose. Okay. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Bottom line, see, and this is the thing. Canelo's a good fighter. I think Canelo doesn't even need some of these advantages. Like Rocky Fielding, you put a rehydration clause on him, he looked like he wasn't fucking with you no matter what he weighed. All right, look at the names, face, and profile pictures of the people doing most hating. He says you sound biased. All right, so what do you disagree with? You're in the hot seat, Jose Rico. Anybody seen Richie? Anybody seen Rico? I'm going to do him like Steven Seagal. Anybody seen, I'm looking for Richie. Anybody seen Richie? All right, why do I sound biased? Listen, I'm not, this is going to be the last hot seat where I'm just going to start clapping. I'm going to tell my shooters to clap, y'all. If y'all say I'm biased, that's cool. But if you say I'm biased with no explanation, you're getting blocked. So this is the last hot seat I'll do unexplained because it's just too much of a waste of time. So say, Ego, you're fucking biased. You're so biased because of this. And then tell me what I said in there so I can just easily decipher what we're arguing instead of like prying and picking. When Floyd put things in a contract, it's smart. When Canelo does, it's an excuse. All right, strike one. When did I say it was smart? What are you even talking about, bro? You look crazy right now. He said when Floyd put things in the contract, it's smart. Did anybody hear me say anything about Floyd putting something in the contract was smart? What are you talking about? So he said I'm biased, and then he cites some shit that I never even said. Bro, you gotta explain that comment. You got 30 seconds, bro. I'm not even waiting. That sounds like some stupid shit, bro. The show must go. The train ain't stopping. So you say you call me biased, and then you quote some shit that I never even said. What? How does that? What part of the game is this? You sound biased. What did I say? And then you make up some shit I never said. That doesn't even make sense, bro. You be like, yeah, Ego, you're biased. I'm like, why? What'd I do? You said build a wall, make America great again. Like, motherfucker, I didn't say that. Trump said that. What are you talking about? You got 15 seconds. Please respond. Smash the like button. The haters mad today. Jose Rico, you got 8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get him out of here. I'm sick of it. It's cool. Block me. We will. Don't worry about it. All right, that's cool. We your wish is my command, motherfucker. I'm like Will Smith in Aladdin. I'm the genie. I'm Robin Williams in Aladdin. I'm the genie. We gonna give you a wish. You see? That's how you know they lost. I asked him a direct question, and he said, it's cool, block me. You know you don't have no point. Why would someone say just block me if they had a legit point? Listen, I told you, don't tell me what no other channel said. Don't tell me what another person did. Tell me what I said. Tell me what I did, what I said. Hold me accountable for that. I can't be responsible for, what everybody else did. I could be responsible for what I say and the content I put out. This motherfucker, you're biased. What'd I say? What'd I do? Oh, yeah, you said Floyd Mayweather is the shiznit for putting this in the con. When did I say that? When did I say? I don't even use the word shiznit. Be gone. These motherfuckers should be making up shit. Listen, you really shouldn't have to lie. You shouldn't have to. You ain't got to lie, Craig. Why do you guys have to lie? Talk about what I said. If there's so much unjust in what I'm saying, then you should be able to use what I said against me. Prince Savage, it doesn't make sense. Ego likes Canelo, but he is biased. These dudes don't make sense. That's what I'm saying. When I said Canelo was going to give it to Golovkin and body him, and like beat him and whatever, then they said I was Canelo groupie. Now, this shows me more of what it really is. They're biased because the moment that I bring something else up that doesn't suit their agenda, no matter if it's true or not, now all of a sudden, they say, oh, Ego, you're hating on Canelo. It's been the story of the channel. When I said Canelo shouldn't fight Amir Khan on my channel, you hate Canelo. When I said I'm not a fan of the Liam Smith fight, you hate Canelo. When I picked Canelo and was saying he was in shape doing my regular shit, Ego Weight Watchers, and for the Golovkin fight and said he was going to beat Golovkin, did 7 reasons he's going to beat Golovkin, said he was going to beat Golovkin in the rematch, then they said I was dick riding Canelo. You know, so we don't worry about that stuff. We don't worry about it because it's too inconsistent. Anybody knows my track record, know I kept it a buck. You know, you got to have standards. You got to have standards. That's definitely what it is. I've always been consistent. Canelo is a very good fighter. He's elite, etc. But right here in this Jacob situation, surprise, motherfucker, he's looking for the strategic A-side advantage. It is what it is. You know, shout out to DJ, you know, Danny Jacobs for being a sport and just accepting it and still feeling he can win. But Canelo does have a lot, you know, really, if you think about it, since people want to keep bringing up Floyd, if you really think about it, oh, I'm just about to hurt some people's feelings right now. Ego just reported on the rehydration clause and people took it as Ego was tripping. Y'all listen, but y'all don't hear. They don't hear Jimmy. They don't hear Jimmy. But listen, I'm about to hurt some people's feelings because, you know, fuck it. I'm Egoveli. If you really want to be real, time to hurt some feelings. At Canelo's age of 28, I would say he's probably been involved in more fights where, see, considering he's considered a puncher, considering that he hasn't moved up as many divisions as Floyd, he's probably had more strategic advantages than Floyd Mayweather has had in his fight. Like, Canelo hasn't fought as many guys that were bigger than him as Floyd has fought. Let's talk about it. So if you disagree with that statement, I would love to put you in a hot seat and we'll talk about it. Shout out to Rico83. One love, Ego. Keep your foot on these casuals' necks, hitting that like button on the way out. Appreciate you. Canelo, you know, for Canelo, what you know, what he's considered, he's had more. Like look at decisions and wide scorecards. How many has Canelo had versus how many Floyd? For Floyd, the only one you could really say that some people say is Jose Castillo, is the one that people say. Canelo has been involved in a couple of scorecards that seem kind of janky. Erislandy Lara versus Canelo. Mayweather, even though he didn't win the fight, CJ Ross's card said he fought to a draw versus Floyd. The Triple G first fight, you know. So that's one. Canelo has had more catch weights than Floyd too. Floyd had a catch weight versus Canelo, and he had one versus Juan Manuel Marquez. As far as his high profile fights, those are the ones that come to mind. Those are the ones that come to mind. Now look at how many fights has Canelo had at catchweight. Count how many catchweight fights Canelo had. See, y'all don't want to do the math. Do the math. How many catchweight fights has Canelo been in? 4? Bro, if y'all start guessing, I'm gonna put people in the hot seats. I promise you. Hell no, it's not been 4. 4 catchweight fight. Floyd Mayweather, Alfredo Angulo, Erislandy Lara, Amir Khan, James Kirkland, right? He fought Liam Smith at the true weight. Julio Cesar Chavez, Cotto. That's 7 fights. What the fuck y'all talking about? 4. That's off the top of my dome. That's off the top of the fucking dome. 7. That 155 shit, that's all a catch weight. There's no 155 pound division in pro boxing. Yeah. He fought every fight from Canelo, every fight from Floyd Mayweather, which was a catch weight, to Liam Smith was a catch weight. All of those fights. Even though it was only 1 pound, it's still a pound, like, you know, against guys like James Kirkland, who was a year and a half layoff, Amir Khan, who was really a welterweight, you know. Cotto, he looked way bigger than. Like, what are you talking about? Cotto, you know, is 50, whatever, bro. Tried to get Golovkin at a catch weight. Had some scorecard. You know, these are real facts about the matter. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Then on top of that, you throw in like the Matthew Hatton, Ryan Rose, Josecito Lopez. You know, Josecito Lopez, he was a 140 pounder. He fought, see, some of y'all don't know boxing. Josecito Lopez fought Jesse Vargas. A lot of y'all don't even know that. And they fought at 140 pounds. And then Josecito moved up to fight Victor Ortiz and was, you know, it was competitive, but he was probably losing. And then he broke Ortiz's jaw at 47. And then that it was supposed to be Victor Ortiz versus Canelo, you know. But since Josecito Lopez upset him, they gave him the payday. So Josecito went from 140 to 147, beat Victor Ortiz in a tough fight, in a fight he was losing on the scorecards. And then he jumped up from 47 to 54 to fight Canelo. You know, the rehydration clause. Rocky, the Chavez Jr. had a rehydration clause. You know, Daniel Jacobs, Rocky Fielding, anybody that's bigger than Canelo. You know, he pretty much put it in. Now, this is his, you know, the guys are signing up. I'm not taking away from that, but these are still things that are being done. So that's what people are talking about. Doesn't take away that Canelo's a good fighter or the fight, you know, the fight's still good, but these are definitely strategic edges. Because if they weren't, then why would you do them? Why would you put it's like an added aid or whatever, an added crutch, you know? And if it wasn't, then why not just fight Rocky Fielding and whatever as long as he makes weight, whatever he balloons up to, he balloons up to. Daniel Jacobs, like I said, the IBF got rid of that rule for unifications. So why not just fight Jacobs, whatever he comes in at? You know why. Was the Carlos Baldomir catchweight too? See? I'm just telling y'all, these are all facts. So, take it for what you want. Listen, look at the names, faces, and the profile pictures of the people doing most hating. Edgar Estrada says, Jacobs is an outstanding fighter. He'll be just fine at 170. So will Canelo. Pretty even match. Stop crying. Puts both fighters on even ground. See, this is what they say. Stop crying. So when you're speaking fact, they say stop crying. If you bring up anything that's real, they say stop crying. So, Mr. Edgar Estrada, you're in the hot seat. What am I crying about? What have I said that wasn't truthful? So if somebody's talking about breast cancer awareness, do you tell them to stop crying? If someone's talking about something that's happening in politics, do you tell them to stop crying? So I can't wait to hear this. So when I see people, they're talking about, hey, the build the wall is wrong. Do you tell them to stop crying? People are talking about the Muslim travel ban. Do you say stop crying? If they say, if they say that they're getting profiled, or this is what I'm talking about. This is the perfect. So we want to hear Edgar explain this. You got 10 seconds, bro. You ain't talking about nothing. 8 seconds. Shooters, get ready. I think I got one for you. He's scared. He don't want to say nothing. 6 seconds. Come on, Edgar. You got to do it for the people. Do it for the culture. 5 seconds, Edgar. Just Blaze was popping. LOL, dude, you're right. That is strategy. Still, it's going to take skill. Block him. I know I'm right. You didn't have to tell me. But you see how he just complete. Now he says I'm right. That's backtracking. Get rid of him. Edgar Estrada can go. I said what? He said stop crying. I asked him to explain it, and he says you're right. It is a strategy. So it sounds like you're crying. It doesn't sound like I'm crying. It sounds like you're crying because you left that comment about crying, and then I asked you about it, and then he says you're right. It is strategy. So once again, you tell me who's crying. This is what they do. This is what the man fans do. You're crying. All right. Explain. Oh, you're right. Canelo is getting a strategy. It is a strategic move for him. Sounds like you're crying then. Because what was the point of that little rant talking about stop crying and all that? Oh, come on, bro. We already know what these code words mean. The beast. Yeah, we're going to see how much of a beast you are when you get blocked. Block him. Thank you. Listen, I'm not playing it. We're not doing that. Your ego, you're biased with no explanation. That's just a dub. That's cool. Call me biased. I'm with that. But you better explain it in your comment. If you could take the couple seconds out to say you're biased, then put a comma and explain. And explain what I said that was bias or what your gripe is. But other than that, I'm not going back and forth. I ain't going back and forth with you. So all this over reporting the facts. There is a rehydration clause. And they're that mad. They're that angry. So like I said, you tell me who's crying. I report the facts, they get mad and dislike and lash out on me. So who's really crying? It is what it is. They both signed a contract. The ink is dry. This is the fight. So I'm just telling y'all the rules. The rules set. There's a rehydration clause. That's why I like heavyweight, no rehydration clause. Amen. I feel that. Yo, I just commented, Ego living his best life. Then he sang it. Hey, it is true. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Shout out to Kane. I know. They can't intelligently rebuke what's being said. They can't. They don't have no answers for it. That's what I'm saying. It's all emotion with these man fans. It really is. Donald Simpson Jr., what's up? This is all emotion with them. They don't care if what I'm saying is true. That's why I'm not here to cater to people like that. If you don't care about the truth one way or another, then this is not really the channel for you. You gonna be mad regardless, so fuck them. Look, I just got more comment. Look. Ego, your channel, look, Juan Flores, Ego, your channel sucks, always trying to make fighters look bad. See, do you see what I'm talking? I just got that comment. Shout out to the UK, I love y'all. I just got, so me reporting the facts is trying to make the fighter look bad. You see? This is what I'm talking about. So who's really crying? You tell me who's crying. Juan Flores says, Ego, your channel sucks, but he's watching my shit. And he says, I'm always trying to make fighters look bad. How am I trying to make the fighter look bad by telling you what's in the contract? Please let me know that. See, these motherfuckers got a guilty conscience. And Egoveli, he smells blood. I smell it. I smell the fear in him. Okay, let's say you apply for a Best Buy credit card and the interest rate is sky high. Let's say it's 45%, right? I'm just making up something. 45%. And then that's like you say, then someone saying, hey, the interest rate on this card is 45%. That's almost half, you know? And then that's like you say, oh, fuck you, Ego. You're trying to make credit cards look bad. You're trying to make a Best Buy credit card look bad by showing the APR. How's that me making them look bad? This is the reality of, if you own this card, this is the interest rate. How is that making the credit card? If the credit, that must mean that's how you feel. You feel that that's a high APR and the interest rate is really high. So you're trying to blame it on me. All I'm saying is what's in the detail. Like AJ said, devil in the details. I'm just telling y'all the devil in the detail. I'm telling you what this fight involves. So once again, they say more about how they feel, their innermost feelings, right, than anything. But they project it out towards me. You know, if you feel 45% APR is ridiculous and high, then that's how you feel. But you can't be mad at the messenger for telling you the terms and conditions. How you mad at me? How you mad at me because I tell you what they have in the contract, which is fact. I didn't make this up. I didn't I don't work for Golden Boy. I work for myself. I don't work for Daniel Jacobs or Eddie Hearns or whatever. I work for me. So I didn't put that in the contract. How is this a me thing? Stop it, Ego. You making man fans look bad. Mission accomplished. Bro, that's what I'm saying. They blaming me. Fuck you, Ego. You're trying to make fighters look bad. How am I trying to make look? These dudes are real life, like, remedial. Ego, your channel, that's always trying to make fighters look bad. Juan Flores, look. Your boy Juan Flores. How is that me? How did I do this? But when you've been at a high level, you know what that is. This is how they feel. This is what they feel about the shit. And you feel he looks bad or some shit. I'm just telling you what's in the contract. So, and see, and you know how else I know what I'm talking about? So you think I'm the only person out of all the websites, you think I'm the only person that's going to report about this? So if I'm just trying to make fighters look bad, then I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this rehydration clause talked about by nobody. I don't want to see any website, if it's just a me thing. I don't want to see any website report about it, have an article about it. Because that's going to make the website look bad, right? Monkey killer, block him. How do you think this will hurt Jacobs' ego? What are you talking about? Hurt Jacob. Bottom line is Jacobs, he's a big dude, been around dude, seen dude. He's a big dude. So he just has to leverage something else. The Mexican, block him. He says, like you sucking Ego's balls. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, man, all this extra talk, I'm not really with it. So shooters just, all the dumb shit, just clap it. So anyway, that's it. That's my thoughts on it. Definitely a strategy from Canelo. TJ Dillashaw really lost. He lost all that weight. That's what happens. I don't think you're just going to flex your weight around all crazy. Octavius, you already know the deal. Anyway, I'm glad we got that cleared up. I'm about to work on a few things. Shout out to Mike. I appreciate you. No, I know. This, like I said, there's only a few idiots, man, fans, who would blame me for some shit that's in the contract. What are you talking about? It's like they don't want you to report. They don't even want you to report it because they don't want you to. They don't want it out there. I don't know. Like I said, it says more about them than it does about me. Anyway, I'll be back. I'll be back on here later. This is my first day back, so I got some stuff to do. That is the latest. There is a rehydration clause. 8 a.m. the next morning, the night of or the day of the fight. 10 pounds. Neither guy can be over 170. You know, and from the looks of it, Jacobs is bigger, so he's gonna have to monitor. Now, he participated in the Derevyanchenko fight, and that wasn't a unification. So, you know, he did the same day weigh-in that day. So he can abide by it. But I'm just letting you know that's part of it, part of the deal here. We'll see who wins. Should be a good fight. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. And I don't even know how many bodies we caught, but I'll be back. So we'll probably catch some more bodies. I'll be back in a little bit. Holla at the kids. Smash the like button. The real is back. I told you we not playing 2019. Death Row East.